Hello. What's up? Oh, let me close this real quick. Alright, I think I'm good. Oh shit, I gotta turn my audio back on in the game now. Let me launch the game first. I'm really excited to be playing this game, man. It's really fun. Turn on the audio. Oh, audio is on. Nice. It's this one. See, I don't have audio for some reason. Like, where's my audio at, bro? Lock in, bro.
Explain.
Oh, there it is.
After that,
Just
we
put me
head down
in
to
the
hallway.
room. Alright. This is where we stopped. We should get a new route, though. So there's two number 9 doors. And then he explains that there was always meant to be 2 doors. And there's a possibility that all of us could escape.
A coffin? No, it couldn't pop.
Oh, Alice is here, yeah.
Okay, I give up. I give up. Figured if we sat around here long enough, I guess nobody's.
What are you talking about?
What? You guys did? Fine, fine. Let me enlighten
We'll keep
you.
skipping. So he sacrificed himself, and then Santa is like, no, well, actually, I need 3 of you to stay. And he takes Lotus and Ace with him. I was thinking in the safe routes, it was weird how the 0 bracelet was actually a 6. So it makes me think that 0 could be Connie. Alright, so try opening the thing.
Damn it! Not another one.
Yeah, looks like it.
Do you think we have to put in the right password or it won't open?
I think so. Whoever or whatever's inside.
I know that, but how?
Without a passcode,
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Well, let's look for one.
Okay.
There's no.
Not making this easy.
How did he even get in this coffin, bro?
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? I need.
Okay. Truth had gone, and Truth had gone. Now Truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Wait, what? What the hell?
What's up?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
He pressed the buttons. Oh god, Truth had gone. Genius. 1438342
1438342
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, what the hell were those numbers?
Oh my gosh. Are those?
143833421. 143833421.
GG, bro.
No way. Why are you?
Snake?
Oh? Is that you, Clover? I apologize for worrying you.
What's good, Loon? I really like the CG of Snake, bro.
Snake!
You? Why?
Junpei? And Seven? Is that you? Is everyone else there as well? Oh.
Jeez.
Gently now.
Alright, true ending, let's go.
My body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back. You're back. You're really here. Oh, you're back.
Come now, what's gotten into you? You're acting as though I've returned from the grave.
Not as though you did. I really thought you were dead.
Huh?
How did he even get in here, bro?
You jerk! Idiot! Idiot! Idiot!
How did he get in there, bro?
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now, thank you. In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought that I was dead, correct?
Yeah.
You also discovered a corpse in the captain's quarters, and Santa turned on you here, in this room.
Doesn't Clover have the Zero bracelet?
Do I have it straight?
Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise.
Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you.
Don't worry about it.
Well then, I've got a pretty decent idea of what happened while I was indisposed. But it's still something of a mystery who did all this, and why.
I'm looking at Ace, and I'm looking at June. Maybe Santa.
The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in the way they were?
You don't know?
No. Why would I?
The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes. But you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was.
I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you just described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
When were you knocked out?
When we split up to look for the red.
Okay.
Where did they get you? Do you remember?
It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck.
What happened?
The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted.
So they used the gas. Okay, but in the safe ending, when I went to look for June again, she was gone and I was hit by gas. It could be June, bro.
A canister releasing some sort of gas was thrown into the room.
Nah, that shit's June, bro, for sure. The only people who don't have alibis for the safe ending are June and Santa. And Santa's nowhere to be seen.
I believe the gas is some sort of incapacitating agent.
Then that means it was...
Zero.
Looks that way, huh?
There's nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin.
So either Santa or June could be Zero, or they could both be Zero at the same time.
Why? Why did Zero make Mr. X wear Snake's clothes?
To trick Ace.
How would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode for the coffin either. Truth had gone, and truth had
They
gone.
are related. Plot twist. That's a really good twist, bro.
Where did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them? All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like... I don't get it. Also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in a similar experiment 9 years ago.
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger. And someone did actually die.
Yeah, Santa's sister.
A girl. Her name was...
There had been another experiment conducted on this same ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it. Morphogenetic field theory. The two murders. Switching clothes. The nonary game. Zero. He's the ringleader. The person who trapped 9 of us on this sinking ship. Zero should know everything. If we
Yeah.
can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will
It's
be
Santa or June.
At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it was 4:30 the last time you checked the clock, yes? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here?
2, 7, 9. 9 plus 4, 13 plus 5. Oh crap.
Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door.
Oh yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you gotta tell me these things.
I, assumed you'd figured it out.
Forget it. Let's just get going. All right, you guys ready to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Not yet.
Huh?
Before we go in, I'd like to check something.
You want to check something?
Yeah.
The safe?
But before I do, 7, I want to make sure we can verify with just the 4 of us.
What do you mean? We don't...
Just do it, all right? But if the door opens, don't go in yet. Please, this is really important. I really need to check this.
Fine.
A door. Close after 9 seconds.
All right. That means the
So, we knew...
obvious. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet?
Yeah, Zero's bracelet isn't actually worth 0.
What?
It's worth
Zeros?
6.
Why don't you take it out, Chloe?
So you did know I had it. I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
This was on the left. If you look at it, you can see it's... Just to make this a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead. Then I should be able to open door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet. Though the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put... Anyway, let's just... Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever.
It goes to error? Yeah.
I knew it. Now, what does this tell us?
How can you figure out that it's a 6 though? You could do... Oh, am I good at math? You could do 7, 0, and Junpei, right?
Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order...
No, that's impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk? Whether or not it's on your... All you have to do is put the...
Huh. Looks like you're right.
See? So there's only one possibility.
That bracelet isn't the number 0.
Yeah, it's 6.
Is that what you're...
That's right.
Then what?
Let's find out.
Scan the bracelets with a combination of 7, Junpei, Cap.
Let's try 7, me, and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is number 6.
I'm just so smart, man. The guy who can do math, bro. Guy who can do math.
Hey, it opened. The door opened.
What? Why?
It's 6, so that means that June is 0.
Isn't it obvious? Cap's bracelet is number 6.
But doesn't it say 0?
This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It's a letter O.
Oh.
Whoa, wait a minute. I don't get it. I mean, we figured out that Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6s?
There is most likely only one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with.
Oh, it's so good, bro. It's so meta. Okay, how did we get into the number 4 door then? We got in with let me pull out a calculator, bro. We got in door number 4 with June, which is 0. Me, which is 5. Santa, which is 3. And Lotus, which is 8. That equals 16, though. Huh. How would that work?
Her bracelet.
What if it wasn't 6, but maybe it was like 6 or 7? You gotta die, bro. You just gotta die. You just gotta die. Oh, she's number 9.
In other words, June's real number is...
Yeah, that makes more sense because June could go in through every door with number 9.
9.
That seems the most likely.
Then all this numbered door stuff was just a load of crap?
Why would you say that?
Yeah, the number 9 makes it so you can go through any door with any combination.
Because if June is 9, then the numbers wouldn't match up. Here, look.
List of all the numbered doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake?
Is she cheating? 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 equals 22, which equals 4. 6 plus 3 plus 8 equals 17, which equals 8. Okay, this makes sense. But if you turn them into nines...
And that's everything. I wrote down which door she went into and with whom. And I wrote what all the numbers were. So if you switch 9 in wherever there's a 6, the numbers don't work. If the digital root is 7, then you can't open door 4. If the digital root is 2, then you can't open door 8.
Clover, do you notice anything interesting on that list?
The number 3 is also in the combination, so I guess Santa also has a different number.
What do you mean?
You're talking about 3, right?
Oh, wait, the game is peak fiction, bro.
3?
Santa's always in the room with her. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
What about it?
That's quite simple, really. You told me that the first time you came to this room, Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind.
It's literally the best game ever made. Like, I'm not even trolling. It's literally the best game ever fucking made, dude. Like, oh my god. This game is so goddamn
Now,
good.
doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such?
It's literally the best game ever made, bro.
The answer is easy. Because Santa can't open door 9 with only 7 in Lotus.
Oh my god, it's peak fiction, bro.
Of course, there's only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3. Santa's real number, 7? Would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations?
Yeah,
Oh god,
sure.
hold on.
This is what you were getting at, right, Snake?
0.
Thank you.
Santa
That
is 0,
Exactly right, 7.
and June is 9. Oh my god.
Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
No way.
It's literally peak fiction, bro.
Santa is
I
0?
legit got chills.
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3, they cancel one another out. Nothing appears out of order.
Oh my god. Huh. 5 plus 8. Yeah, so then the only thing that would matter is the additional people. 5 plus 8 is 13. 3 plus 1 equals 4. 8, 8. Oh my god. 7 plus 8, 6. Oh.
Santa was still playing by the rules of the notary game this whole time.
Precisely.
So you're saying Santa planned this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not.
Yeah, so both June and Santa are 0.
But I think it is safe to conclude that he is 0, if my hypothesis is correct.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. June's bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there are 2 number 9 bracelets.
Yeah, the number 9 man must have it a 6. Who did he scan with? He scanned with Lotus in June to enter number 5. Wait, how do you enter number 5? I can't remember, dude.
And if that's the case,
All right, that's enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door.
Interesting. I don't remember how he entered the number 5 door. The number 9 man. If he's 6.
It's right there.
6 plus 9. 15. Huh.
Oh,
He would need to hit 14. Or 24, I mean. Huh.
all right. Let's keep going.
I think these stairs go to the...
Looks dry.
Let's head down.
Hey, it's a...
This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere.
Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus, it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, another door.
Neptune.
A card reader this time.
It's the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
A library.
Wow! It's totally full of books!
There's so many. I don't know where to look.
All right. If we want to get through that door out there, we need the Neptune key. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay,
Very well.
Sure thing.
Good. Let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time. Hurry.
Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. As he began his search for reasons he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt those particular words float through his mind. So Alice is somewhere here. Lock in, bro. Lock in. Library. There's a note on the table. Lights to the books. What does that mean? Interesting. While intelligence often hides itself in darkness, have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees, what, maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader's on to the next. They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness, rather like myself. That's horrible. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, not at all. I live in the darkness, yes, but that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say. It's a coat rack, like a place where you hang coats and hats and stuff. Well, this one's not too big, so maybe just hats. What's to do with these titles? They're all just gibberish. Hey, what if we, like, switch them around? Switch them around? Yeah, if we move them around, maybe they'll spell something. Oh, I get it. Yeah, heck, it's worth a shot. Huh. What could the first word be? Nope. Hold on, we're stuck already. Let's see. What could the first word be? I can do peon. That shit don't make sense. Oh god, bro. We'll go back to it, bro. I don't know. Ladders. Energy theory, development of nanotechnology materials. Interactions between shortwave energy and matter. What else have we got? Just listening you read those titles is giving me a headache. Can't say fancy technology stuff as long as I get them really well. Keep on talking about stuff and you're gonna put me in sleep. Energy theory. Oh. Black hole hypnosis. Gamma ray astrophysics. This bookshelf has an astronomy theme. What's this? History of medieval period. Maybe it's about Sir Lancelot. Isn't he just a story? I don't think you're gonna find a guy who didn't really exist in a history book. The kids book here looks like it's a children's book about Native Americans. Do you think a random book like this is kind of suspicious? Maybe you ought to hold on to it. Book. Pop-up book. What the fuck? What's that? This one's got them pop-up books. LRK. That doesn't mean anything, does it? Well, you could use them, make them KRL, like curl or Carl. Curl. What's Hellenism? I think it's something like a fusion of Greek and Oriental culture. This one says cultural heritage of Rome. That's some serious inheritance tax. Permian creatures. Seems a little fancy for some kind of priest or creature. Amphibians, perm. That's got nothing to do with this. History of Buddhism. China. History. These are all histories. Greek mythology. Okay. Interesting. Cosmic inflation. KIRL. Yeah, that's not relevant to this. Mind swap. You mean you could change bodies with someone? What the hell? Like, I never want to swap bodies with little brat, like... Were you just imagining it? You were. Shut up. What the hell? Teletemporation and telepathy. What the hell is this one about? Well, I know what telepathy is, but I've never heard of teletemporation. It refers to having the ability to travel through time. Kitab al-Azif. Man, they get some weird stuff here. I can't even pronounce this one. Who's that? Some kind of some famous guy? It's not a person's name. It's the name of a fictional book created by Abdul al-Hazred. It's said to be one of the sources used in the creation of the legendary Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. Oh, so these are all occult books and stuff. This one says the Golden Rabbit and the Moon. Does that mean it's about rabbits that live on the moon? Rabbits are pretty cute, but what's the moon stuff about? It's talking about the Judas tree that's said to grow on the moon according to Chinese legend. Interesting. Dude, there's so many books. Mother Nature. Is that some sort of book about hippie chicks? Probably not, except perhaps tangentially. It's mostly about environmental protection. I was trying to make up a joke. Dude, hippie chicks? Really? Paleontology. This one's about fossils, right? Ammonite are pretty nasty looking. We need to hurry or it's going to end up in the pages of the book like that. Theory of evolution. Darwin. Introduction to geology. Think about the Earthway even when you're on the ocean, kind of romantic, I guess. Theories of Cambrian explosion. Did a bomb go off near somewhere called Cambria? Wrong kind of explosion. Roughly 500 million years ago, during what is known as the Cambrian period. Research suggests that the variety of living organisms increased by an order of magnitude. Why that happened is, however, still of a mystery. There are a number of theories. This book is most likely a collection of them. So those are all theories. I forget where I'm clicking, bro. Dadkind, what the hell is this? Wasn't that a German mathematician? Maybe it's a compilation of his work. Owen, huh? Owen isn't enough to go on. Perhaps it's about the English Revolutionary? Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake... Leibniz. This book is in German. It looks like it's complete works of something. I've never heard of it. Well, if Snake doesn't know what it is, I don't think we'll ever know. Volume number. Huh. I will glance over anything that isn't too important. There are 3 lights in this thing. They aren't very bright though. It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are 3 of these things that look like musical stands. Hey Junpei, you think maybe you're supposed to put those pop-up books in the stands? Then you could open them up. Oh, you're right. If we do that, then we make sure the shadow on the bottom there. True, but there are 3 stands, right? We don't have enough picture books. In other words, we need 3 picture books. I need 3 picture books. This book has some sort of vinyl, glass vinyl. It's pretty big, but there's only 6 books in it. That seems kind of weird. Hey, it looks like there's something on the bottom. I can't really see that, though, through the glass is all foggy. Astronomy. And there's like a code here. In the middle of the glass door is a cylinder lock. You know, the kind of lock where you rotate the numbers around until you got the right ones to open it. What the hell is this? It looks like they just gave us the answer. Guess I might as well give it a shot. Oh, 632415. 4. Oh my god, I skipped it over again. 1, 5. There we go. You did it, Junpei. Yay. I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy with being praised for that. Whatever, at least the lock's open now. Let's see if it can get open, alright? All 6 books seem to be pointing at the cylinder number lock. Powerful light bulb. Feels like a light bulb. Pretty high wattage too. Guess I'm Unless I missed my guess, this should be quite generate a bit of light. Looks like there's a whole bunch of space behind these books. Look, Junpei, I think there's something hidden behind the books. Powerful light bulb, thank you. Foundation GNA engineering. Build things like cars. I'm looking for interesting books, bro. I think I already read all these. Okay. Bottom now. Pentology. Mother Nature. Evolution theory. This one looks like a picture book from earlier, the one with pop-ups. You think they're part of a series or something? They do have the same binding. Binding? I guess they do. Let's see what's in it. I'm gonna go head. Functions of the human brain. Regeneration. Correlation of muscle, bone density, and bone strength. You're just saying that because it says muscle. Okay. I think that's all the books on that screen. History books. Wait, I see the breed spine. Really? Black hole. These are the history books. Energy theory. Okay. Oh god, I'm lost. Oh. Oh no, I'm lost, bro. This is the Mother Nature one, yeah. This one's the puzzle one. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Because I don't know how you're supposed to read it. Should I just be brute force? Okay, EPNO, so we'll try this. Nope. And this last combination. Guy who just brute forces. Okay, how about this? Open here, find bulb. Okay. Looks like putting those books in the right order. Open this right up. That was a piece of cake. Hooray, you did it, Junpei. I guess it turned out well enough. So the letters from the titles spell out open here, find bulb. Okay, so I need to find the last book. What's this? An overview of Chrono Fury. It's Einstein. Quantum gravity. I don't know, we're trying to set up 7 to be not smart. That guy is super smart. So I checked here. Checked here. I've checked here. This is the Mother Nature one, yeah. Here. This is Mother Nature again, I think. Kit Abib. There was a light bulb here. I need to find the last book, bro. So there's nothing on this screen, I think. It's confusing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. History books. Might try the first floor again. I think we should try the first floor. It's a weird book, Junior. Indian mathematics. Huh, that's funny. Why is that funny? Thinking about magic or psychic or stuff. Okay, it's about jewelry. Maybe, but it's actually a respectable mathematics book. It deals with one of the unsolved problems of additive number theory. Sorry, I said anything? Look, let's not get into this right now, okay? Some math. Brother, where is this next book? Oh, found it. Hey, there's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feels kind of nice, you know. It brings back good memories. Guess people, even people like 7 were kids once. No shit, little brat. Hey guys, cool it. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. It's got a magic wand in it. Okay, what's inside? Well, you can open it. Pretty sure it's gonna have pages inside. Whoa. S-E-I-S. That looks like a 5. And a dash. And a number 5 is this thing out of it. I might be impressed if I was 5. So I have 3 light bulbs now. Try putting the picture books in the stands. Then the light bulbs. This is a little weird. You can sort of see these letters. It's too dark in here to really tell. Well, that probably means light isn't bright enough. If I can replace the bulbs. There are 3 lights here. I'm gonna change the bulbs now. They should. Awesome. It worked. Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy. There's something projecting on the bottom. The letters, they seem familiar. Sheldrake 5.
Sheldrake 5?
I think I saw the
book?
rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Sheldrake.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
Yeah.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory, morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that.
She did?
Yeah, what?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple. The first is
Epiphany
epiphany.
in danger.
That girl.
You did?
Well,
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this.
tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh, very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
This guy's
I
trolling me, bro.
suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet. And why... To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a braille. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
You have
No.
2 braille cards.
Huh?
Oh,
What do
so
you
he
mean?
just didn't disclose all the information?
I thought that card just had some.
Yes, and those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not
Huh.
hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with it. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator. She's prancing around downstairs happy.
That's very true. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words.
Yeah.
If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey,
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about.
I see. The morphogenetic field...
Whoops. How the experiment is taking place simultaneously at two locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada.
And the girl that died during the experiment.
Santa's sister.
She told you all that. At any rate, I now know how much you've learned.
Is who did this and why?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called... There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle
Yeah,
Pharmaceuticals.
Hongo's ace.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division. Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Huh, so it's Hongo.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team. They named it the Nonori Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people...
Correctly without having seen the problem before.
Why is that? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essential.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up.
Really? 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of me knowing the answer, even though no one has told you, will go up.
Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow,
Even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you.
So I would have a higher likelihood of being able to do the handstand?
Of course, this assumes you believe in this. Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field, and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver.
I see.
What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent, and then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, at least that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed.
So, why did you bring up...
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project.
Yeah, the Gansfeld, because they were all the subjects of the Nonary experiments. All of them went to a hospital that was sponsored by Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total.
So yeah, that's why they did it in pairs of siblings, because that you would have a transmitter and a receiver.
For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. Have you ever...
So the epiphany could be the transmitter, and then the dangers could be the receiver because they're on the ship. Have you found have you faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until you finally had an answer appear in your mind?
It may seem obvious to say the information...
Epiphany. Through fields what can easily be interpreted. Yeah, so yeah.
Adding danger to that equation. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By
forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields.
The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q.
The people on the Gigantic that face danger.
Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation. So
the puzzles you find throughout the rooms, when you have the answers, transmit the information to the children in Group A, says the Epiphany.
If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instrument, everything was just like NASA was able to replicate the situation. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve them. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men of that was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of Epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Okay.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much...
Hold it, there's one more thing. Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Yeah, it was only 16 in the newspaper.
Oh, yes. Yes. I have no doubt that 18... After all, you couldn't exactly play a Nonary game with any less, could you?
I guess maybe you could exempt Santa and his sister because they didn't have parents.
Well, yeah. Are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were, however, they had no relatives that I'm
yeah,
aware
Santa
of.
and his sister.
I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane.
Oh!
That was the girl who died.
Huh.
Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Then, who is June? No. That's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter, and so they share a name. It was someone else.
Yeah, nice quote, bro.
Is something wrong, Junpei?
Oh, no, let's get back down there, all right?
I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
Okay, so let's go get that Skulldrake book. Is Akane June? Could be, but she's supposed to be dead. If that's true. Skulldrake, that's it. That's what the shadow picture was pointing to. But didn't it say 5 at the beginning of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Well, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. Guess we should press this button. Where's Alice, though? She's supposed to be in the library. What was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. Do they have the same name? June is just the code name. Her actual name is Akane. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. There's a keyboard in front of the letters. If they're siblings and you gave me shit for saying that, I swear to God. Dude, are you like brother? There are four Roman numerals on the wall. It's gotta be a hint of some sort. What? 13, 14, 10, and 18? Do you think we just need to put the numbers from the wall on the keyboard? No, you can't. The keyboard doesn't have any number keys. You can't type in stuff like 3 or 4. Then that means... Oh my god. Numerical system? It would have to be letters, right? Oh god, I'm terrible at this. Oh no! Oh no, I'm terrible at this, bro. So let's say this is 13, right? 13 would be A, B, C? Would it be C or would it be... I think it would be C. Only 4 letters. Okay. C... I think this is a 14, right? 14 would be D. I think I'm doing it wrong, though. This would be 10, which would be A. And this would be what? Oh, what the fuck? It's 13 again, C. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it's the 13th letter then, right? 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 14, right? I'm sure this is 14. Okay, so I need to look at the 13th letter. Oh god, bro. Oh god. God, do I write it out? Hold on. I'm opening my notes app, bro. Oh, guy, I'm not using Google, bro. We're not gonna use Google today. Alright, let's look at this. So... A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll share my screen. Hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? So n, I think this is how I'm doing it, right? It would be n, what is it? And then we need 14, which would be, oh, it's no. Clear. So 13 would be mn, 10 would be the 10th letter J. J? I think I'm wrong, bro. I'm fucking wrong. Oh no! I just don't get this. What the hell is the point of these Roman? What is Snake doing? These Roman numerals, if you convert them to Arabic numerals, you have a 13, 14, 10, and 13. Yes, true. But this keyboard only has letters, so we can only number 4 numbers. So yeah, you have to convert it to the numbers to letters. Yeah. Is there anything else? Ten in base 10 is written as A in hexadecimal. Therefore, 11 is B, 12 is B is 12 is C. Oh, I was off by 1. Oh my god. GG, bro. I was close, okay? So it's D 14 is fucking hell. E 10 is A. Dead. Ah, GG. Oh, we got it. Not too bad. You did it, Junpei. I was just off by 1 letter. I wasn't on the right track. I was just off by 1 letter. It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Well, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? This makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good. So what? Geez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go. Hurry up. Pretty fun room, to be honest. Let's get this thing open.
All right, this is the next.
Oh, the door!
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's... Damn it.
Yeah.
It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. It's got a red light on it, though.
Card reader on it.
But there is a card reader.
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card.
Well, yeah, that...
Hey! Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh.
Bro, I've done that shit thousands of times in this game.
Looks that way.
No.
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die if that... I rather doubt that, however. We haven't much time. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without...
Let's find that card and the Neptune key as well.
All right, then.
So there's both a key and a card in this room. Oh my god. Study. There are piles of crap everywhere. Man, this place is a mess. It's so messy I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of puzzles we've solved in other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Oops. Okay. Zero's lab. This is the map. I think I've seen this before. New material has been added to the file screen. A ruler that's attached. A light. Okay. Been used quite a bit. The rest on here looks like Elvis's face. Ah, yeah. How exciting. I think fans are for air, or for ventilation. They're probably here to circulate air. The chair. Why does Clover always get the chair dialogue? This desk is really big and it feels really sturdy. It does feel pretty heavy duty. I suppose it belongs to whoever uses this room, wouldn't you say? There's some old computer monitors on this desk. You don't see CRT monitors that much anymore. pipe, great. A steel cabinet with a double door. Pile of junk, there's nothing useful here. The screen is huge. I wonder why it's blue. Maybe if I touch it. There's something on the screen now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. But you gotta use that to make all the cells on the right and the bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper on that thing. You wanna take a look at it? Do you think this might have something to do with the puzzle? It's a piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, this is probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helps. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I need to make all the cells all green. Oh god, okay, so D plus 6 plus what equals A? I need something that makes A. What is A then? A is 10. Oh, it's just 0. Or it's base 10, I mean. D plus 6. D would be 13. 13 plus 6. 10? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck, I didn't even do. Oh, no, 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 no. Reset. Huh, that's weird. What plus 6 plus what equals 10? I don't understand how this works. So yeah, it removes everything adjacent to it. Huh. What the fuck? That's so weird. Oh no, I might have to glue this one, bro. Hold on, let's try it for like a little bit. So if I do that, it removes all adjacents, such as that. But if I do this, yeah. What the fuck does... How does that remove the C then? Oh, it doesn't remove the C. I'm just stupid. So I should try to... No. Huh. Okay, that's pretty telling. Oh god. What's the gimmick to this? This is a lot harder than I expected. Well, according to the chart Clover gave me, I just need to plug in a number for each letter. Yeah, I know I need to plug it in, but like... When I touch a cell, the cell I touch and the ones next to it change, so I just have to make... Should I just do F last? Fuck my life. Fuck. I don't, like, understand the logic of this one. Because the thing is... Okay. In order to get a full clear here, the best possible way to do this is to have nothing here, that there, which removes that. So I need to remove that 6 somehow. The only way to remove that 6 is that. Oh god. So what does that change though? That removes the thing, which is bad. Don't do that. Wait, I was onto something there. Hold on. I lost it, bro. I lost it. No. You do this, this, this. I'm so close, dude. Like, dude. What did that do? I'm cheating, bro. Like, this is just not a real puzzle, isn't it? It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. No way am I ever doing this in my lifetime, bro. I think I'll be 50 years old by the time I figure this one out, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Examine the keyboard. Okay. Tap the center box, top left, and middle right. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would not. Like, there's not a single chance while I'm still alive I would solve that puzzle. I'm not even gonna lie. You did it, Junpei. Yeah, I did that shit, bro. You're so smart. Thanks, bro. You seem to have excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I thought I would have expected to be, Junpei. Hey, come on, you're embarrassing me. I was close, okay? I was really close. Don't get caught, kid. We don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open, something came out. Cross emblem. A metal plate shaped like a shield. There's a cross engraved on it. Emblem. It's four. Okay. I put the emblems in the forward indentations of the desk, but nothing's happening. Wait, what's Snake doing? I feel the symbol's engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol. Upper right, the cross symbol. On the bottom left, the mysterious circle symbol. And lastly, the waffle pattern is engraved near the bottom right indentation. Additionally, each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 mysterious circle, and 4 waffle patterns. Perhaps we need to insert the indentations in this order. That order, huh? There are 3 monitors here, the power's on, but there's nothing on the screens. Keyboard, let's put the keys. Damn, no dice. It's so small, I wonder what it is. I've got no idea. Some kind of monitor. Piece of paper, not sure without taking a look, but I think this might be a clue. Junpei, we don't need this anymore, do we? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is the puzzle we already solved. No way. Oops. I want to see at least, would it help me? 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 6. Base 10. Find the sum of numbers. Do not calculate the areas that are colored in. Plus A. Oh yeah, no, I would have been able to solve this if I had this. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been able to solve that if I had this shit, bro. Unlucky. I know. I thought they would like force me to get this hint first, which is weird. But no, they really just like give you the option to brute force it if you want to. That is like very valuable information right there they just gave me. Is this the monitor is part of this machine? It's really dim though. It's got a world on it, but Jupiter, looks like there's a compass on here. I get it. What do you mean? I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this in the wheelhouse. I think I just need to do the same thing here. The same thing. The important part is the nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions of the compass. Okay. Of course. Maybe I had to run through the instructions. This looks like it probably works the same way the steering was. Okay. Compass will turn the direction. There's guys to stop. Yeah. So it's southwest, southeast, northeast, east, north, east. I'm not gonna remember that shit, but we'll try to first ball it. So it's south, west. What, you spun the wrong way. Whatever. And then it's southeast. And then it was northeast. And then it was east. And then it was north. And then east again, right? Ah, a guy who can do puzzles. Yeah, you did it, Junpei. Good boy. Who's a good boy? What? Knock it off. Hey, don't we don't have time screwing around. Let's get some monitor. Just slid open, something came out. Oh, yeah, I heard a noise too. You know the big box in the hallway by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? Helm emblem. There's some monitors hanging down from the ceiling there. That's the exit. We gotta go open as fast as we can. Okay. I don't think there's anything else on the screen. Is something by the door? What the fuck are you talking about? I think I haven't started to press the buttons. Oh, is this the puzzle I just did? Yeah. Let's see what happens when I... Whoa. Well, now I got something on the screen at least. Okay. Huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out the Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code? Yeah, the dots in here look like dits from Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second line, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Maybe perhaps you should give a chance anyway. Before I do that, though, maybe I have to run through the instructions. Maybe if I tap the button, it'll enter a dit. If I hold the button, it'll enter a da. Once you enter our answer, it'll automatically determine if it was the correct answer or not. Alright, let's do this. I don't know I'm supposed to answer. Is there a hint? That's just the PC. Is there any hints? Nautical table. Never sure about Alice. There's all ice on the spine. All the pages are filled with hieroglyphs from the ancient Egypt. Ship's log. I feel like I'm missing something. It's from with the black wing stripes. Alright, let's open it. Holy shit, that's pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in there. A coffin. Oh man, does Seven think... Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way, could this be... I'm sorry about what's going on. It's a coffin. I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Right, I guess Clover's like on the story. I can't bring myself to tell him. Alright, let's have a look around. There's a metal plaque on the coffin. Snake's touching it. All ice. All the 2 machines. Holy shit, man, this is serious. Well, let's open it, shall we? Clover should give me a hand. Okay, I got it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ha. No luck, this isn't already open. Yeah, but it's screwed shut. It's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. 7, do you think you can open it with your superhuman strength? No, what's wrong? I think we'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well, we'll just have to get from the coffin for now. Let's look around the room for a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a coffin chamber past the forest of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that actually true? The coffin, it doesn't have a lock that I can see. All ice. Pipe, it's running the box over there. Box? There's something written on this piece of paper. Looks like we got 3 sheets of this stuff. Ah, Morse code. I'm just gonna try ice. Dot dots. Dash dot dash dots. Dots. Oh wait, that's literally like the same thing, isn't it? 3 letters. Oh, it's ice. Yeah, I was literally right. I'm so Thanos. Instead of 2, then instead of 4, and then just 1. Yeah, like ice. Yes, bro, I know how to do it. It's dot, dot, dash, dot, dash, dot, dot. Guy can do math. Seems you saw the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How did you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made, and after that it was trivial matter to decode them. Ah, yes, I believe I heard the noise from somewhere on the right. Okay, yeah, just give me the emblem, bro. It's nothing. Okay. Perhaps the coffin's unlocked now. Alright, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Holy shit, this is a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in there. I just know it. Deep breaths. Here we go. It's empty. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Shit, I can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean nobody? We're expecting somebody to be in there? It's a long story. Just ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there, though. Well, 2 things, actually. What is that? An emblem and a key. Oh, we're out. Looks like we got the plate with the emblem on it and the Neptune key. Yes, we finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. Yeah, but we need the key card. So the 4 emblems probably give me the, For the 4 emblems, probably give me the key card. Coffin emblem. Okay, let's go to the... I don't know where it is. Not this one. Where is it? There it is. I put the emblems to indonation, but nothing's happening. The intonations are numbered 1 through 4. And there are symbols for a steering wheel, a cross, a weird circle, and some kind of waffle pattern engraved on here. Oh. Wheel, cross, circle, waffle. What did it say again? Oh, right. Whoa. Well, now we get something on the monitors at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, the area will be selected and turn blue to indicate that this. Touching a numbered ball after selecting an area will cause that ball to move to the area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls into a single area. Press this check button once you have moved all the balls except for the red ones, which you cannot move. The digital root of the balls in the area must match the number for that area. That's it. I still don't really get it. Whatever, like they say practice makes perfect, let's give it a shot. Do you mean practice makes perfect? Hey, let's see you solve the next one, then you can make fun of me. So I need a digital number of 6. I had to move all of them? Very weird. 6. So let's sum out 2, 5, 12. Oh no. Let's check the math. 5 plus 9, 14. No. 10, 15. Oh, I did that wrong. Got it. Okay, this is right? But nothing's happening. There are still 3 more indentations left empty. I imagine something will happen if they're all filled. So next I gotta do the cross, right? Something showed up on the screen. There's more word balls you can't move. Okay. Just put me in the fucking thing. 1, so I could do a 19. So I can't use 1 and 9. 5. 14. 14 plus 5. That could work. Guy who's really good at math. That's awesome, Junpei. There's only 2 left now. You can do it. Which one is it? Weird circle. Or wheel, cross, circle, waffle. So the coffin's probably last. The weird circle's probably the code, right? I suppose it looks like a lot like the last one. Looks like the rules are the same though. Don't you think you should double check it? It'll be fine. So this is if you can think of anything clever, please don't remain for yourself. Okay. Double 7s, I'm cooked. I can't use 1, 3, and 9. So we could do 16s. 2. You can do 8 plus 8. 2, 6, 8. And then I assume these are just... This game's easy, bro. Guy can do math, bro. Guy can do math. Excellent work, Junpei. You've only got 1 left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. The coffin. See if it's gonna put the coffin emblems in the nation. Is the 4th one? This looks like a lot like the last couple. Oh, what is this? 8 and 9. So I could do a 17. How can I get 17 with this? I could do 8, 9 for one of the 17s. Huh. Wait, that's not possible. They keep mentioning the rules of this game every time I start it. I don't think... Six, 11, 18. No, wait. Okay, let's fucking go, dude. So it's a trick question because it doesn't imply, it never said that you have to fill both of them. You just have to use all the balls available to you. Yeah, because it's mathematically impossible to do both the 8 and the 9. Because you're missing too many balls. Because it bans you from three of them. Actually, no, it's like 4 of them, isn't it? Yes, I heard that as well. From the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe. It's a picture.
A picture?
A family picture?
What the?
Oh, it's the Corp. So this is Ace.
What the hell is
This
this?
is Ace reveal.
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters.
Oh.
He had the zero bracelet on. And this second man,
So that's
the
Cap.
glasses and a doctor's coat.
That's Cap. This is number 9.
He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9.
Oh, and the other guy must have been Guy
He
X.
died after he went into door 5. But this guy,
Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are
No, there's one. He's
Yeah,
got
this is
kinda
Guy
long
X.
hair. He looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back.
Yes, the reverse.
Huh.
Stated.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki.
Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers.
Yeah.
That means Ace, the 9th man, and... But... I feel like I should be more It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not... Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But... why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were I could never forget his voice. I couldn't be sure though. After all, I had no way to check. Even if I had known how. Zero made it quite clear what would have...
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? I mean, I'm your sister.
I'm sorry, but if I'd told you, Clover, and if you did, then I would have been... I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think...
Sure.
Hongo Kubota. Hongo Kubota.
Hey, 7.
Shut it. Just be quiet.
I don't think we know he's an investigator in this timeline.
I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota. Cradle Pharmaceutical. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's...
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other 3 are Musashido. Musashido was the man with the cash.
Yeah.
Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I'm trying to ask you why you knew...
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll...
Well, we don't have 3.
Just give us the short version.
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this about
Is 7 to
myself,
go?
but
I mean,
you
you
could
already know
probably
this, bro.
consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management.
Yeah,
My
Cradle
investigation had turned
Pharmaceutics.
up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get my source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor.
Yeah, and he got
There
caught.
was a bunch of men in black suit bags. No doubt about it.
Yeah, it's the
Moved
same
before
CG.
it came out of
I'll skip a little bit.
Don't move.
I felt metal.
Drop the gun. I could kill you. Just tie an anchor to your feet.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. Then suddenly, was a sharp pain in my neck.
A drug?
That
Yeah,
was
he
my
wakes
last
up on the
thought.
ship.
My face hit cold concrete. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! I did a quick one. Where am
Yeah, and then
Small,
he hears the
shabby
children,
bed.
and then he escapes. Yeah,
I'd seen. I'm in a cell facing the toilet.
he escapes through the ventilation. Then he
I
can't remember
pushed
what
him.
happened afterwards.
Not like I threw myself against it. I knew it. I gave up. I sat there for a... Then, the voice was far away.
It's 9.
But I could. It was pretty high. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5. Where? I pressed my ear to the wall. No, that's not it. Left. I hauled on the middle. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall. I dropped flat on the floor, but I knew it in my gut. Hold up. But then what my inside man told me popped into my...
Tonight, a ship is...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? Didn't matter. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in it. And then...
Okay.
I finally got the sweat.
And then he like doesn't remember what happened afterwards.
The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut.
The number doors.
Then there was a voice.
Oh. It's an incineration room.
What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror. And all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside down, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me.
This is
suddenly silent.
June.
For the moment. From scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others.
Huh,
wearing
no.
a school uniform.
So then, if this is Santa, then the other girl can't be, that I thought was June, can't be June. She should be in Nevada.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That's so...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration Loop 15.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna...
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't... I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took... Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope. Back in the cell,
Huh. I'd torn bed sheets into strips and tied them together like a rope. It was sloppy, but I got the job done.
Alright, just tie that around yourself, okay?
Right.
Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Incineration will be 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit from the voice.
Look, that can wait, all right?
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. The boy in the uniform with like the other kid, he climbed up the rope. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry...
God damn it! What's going on here?
Huh.
Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw the man's name was Gintaro Hongo,
Ace.
the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
Hongo had lost it. His face...
His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face and he was a really terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster.
I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration 1 minute.
Hey, old man!
The boy in the uniform was trying to... I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me.
Okay, just
Going back
taunt
to
him
the
for
cell,
some
so
reason.
we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took... The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes. And a divide plate on it read, Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go. The kids started running, and I was... The other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up, feet pounded the steps, and went round and round and round. The stairway kept it. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up.
Akane?
My kid sister.
Akane.
He was with Akane? Why?
I didn't remember seeing that name.
Hey!
He kept his hands around his mouth.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded. I stopped too. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here.
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going.
He turned to go. Hey, kid, wait! I don't think the kid even heard. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail. I'm going after him. You two keep... The girl nodded and ran up the...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the... We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling.
God damn it, where the hell did
I could tell the kid was frustrated, and then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt and we rushed in after it. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were doing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted...
Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
My brother roared with anger.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her.
Ah!
Before we could even blink, we saw him land inside. And then, we ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open.
Is that Snake?
But...
Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
So there's only 4 of these kids. I have 2 of them with me. Akane's with Ace. But the girl, there's like one girl that went solo. So either her or Akane died here.
Against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane!
You came back.
Her voice was muffled.
What should I do?
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Warning, warning. Emergency incineration. Automatic incineration. Please evacuate the... Repeat. Emergency incineration.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, all right?
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please! Please! I'm really, really scared! I don't want to die, please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
It's gonna be all right. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there.
What happened?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes.
Then...
Yeah, shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this.
Hey,
Huh?
look, I don't wanna... There's something I don't get. So if you could just tell... Did that girl, Akane?
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. And we heard something... burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform troop we followed. The air in the incinerator, every breath made my lungs. It was like standing on hot asphalt. And in the middle... The kid's legs were shaking.
I can see his face, but his body somehow looked empty.
Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out. And then...
Can I ask you?
What's that?
The girl, Akane.
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Her name was Akane Kurashiki. You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was
Said
you.
that was VA. I don't know why I just noticed. Yeah.
Well, all right, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki.
Aoi Kurashiki.
He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a...
Santa is Aoi? Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room.
It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Snake.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective...
Hey, go easy on me, man.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they?
Yeah, number 9 died on purpose.
Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project.
Only Ace is
Kubota,
alive.
the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think so. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Yes.
Yep.
Ace.
Right.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
What?
Whoa, what the hell's going on?
Must be 6 a.m.
Oh, shit!
Come on, we need to get out of...
How?
I'm betting this sucker... Come on, let's go.
New material has been added to the file screen. Keycard 0. I just got new material for our file screen I have no idea about. Took my sweet ass time, bro. Let's start this card. Junpei, look, it's unlocked. Yeah, now we can go to the library. Hurry up, Junpei, we don't have time, let's go. Alright, let's go. GG! GG! Too easy for a guy like me.
Huh. It would seem so.
You're right.
This exit needs the Uranus card. Hey, Junpei.
Yeah, I know. All right. Okay, Neptune Key. Yes! I think it unlocked.
It says... so this is the incinerator.
This is the first time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near...
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it.
Is the number 9 door? Are they gonna be here?
Let's go. What the hell is going
Santa
on?
June.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy,
Of course I did. I made a...
I'm so glad you're here.
Hey, what happened to you?
I just fainted. I'm feeling a lot better.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need... You shouldn't worry about me.
Santa.
Hey, where is it? Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
I don't have it. I got sucker punched and they took the gun.
What? Who took
What?
Ace?
Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
Just what the hell do you think you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo.
You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
The pain of prosopagnosia, right?
Another irritating insect. And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it makes no difference to me. This is a waste of time anyway. First is 1. Give me your hand.
8.
8. And with it,
0.
9.
9.
The 9th man. Kubota's bracelet.
I believe I've won this game. I've had quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game I will escape. And the rest of you will... I suggest you enjoy. Goodbye. Wait! What? Why isn't it opening? One more time.
It's not actually a 9.
Now open! No! That digital route should be 9! It has to be 9!
Guy who can't do math.
Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Yeah, it's not 9. I don't know what it is, but it's not a 9. Oh my god.
No!
Oh, that was close. Too close.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect can't talk, they ain't much. Once he's locked up in a cell.
9 years ago?
Yeah. You finally figured it out, dumbass.
What is this bracelet, bro? What is number 9?
You killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Huh?
Wait. Nijisaki?
Oh, right. Alright. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked to Kubota and managed to convince him to go into door 5 alone. You killed him without making it look like you killed him. The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game, the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital route, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps you used...
You used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know, yeah. You wanted to know if the detonators would actually explode.
You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts, you ran into Nijisaki.
He mistook Nijisaki for
you didn't read
Snake.
chiefly because, when you met him, that was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
I'll get to that. Anyway, you thought he was Snake. Snake was one of the kids in your experiment 9 years. You remembered? But he's Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he... Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past before he tries anything, That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the red. Verified your own number and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed.
And exploded?
And poor Nijisaki was dead.
And you mean to say... Snake is still alive?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new. Thank you for killing the wrong man. But I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death.
I don't know how Cap died.
When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle.
Oh, so he just cheated and killed him?
Which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the cabin. Musashido, conveniently placed next to him, was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest. One blow was all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about.
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest? You pulled out a piece of paper, the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a...
It was never complained. It had way too many holes, and someone saying the whole wrong thing could have brought it down with you.
You must have been desperate, but what made you willing to risk it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it, but why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just...
Let's see. Number 1, there are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world. Simply look into the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours, Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, that sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and... But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning. I proceeded to the captain's quarters and...
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't... But yes. Yes. This was a trap. It was Zero's trap. And I fell for it.
Yeah. By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands. All of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually, I guess I should call you Aoi Kurashiki, huh? My memory came back to me, kid. You never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all, the person who planned the nonary game this time around was Zero, and Zero's you.
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah, you got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids in the nonary game 9 years ago. I made it out. So did Snake over there. But there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong.
2 things.
Number 1, I ain't Zero.
Yeah, it's June.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant. Like a secretary. But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero...
Calm down there, Junpei. You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it. Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys were playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Right. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. What? What the hell? We're... Oh.
7! What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I don't know, I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's...
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but it was a project designed to test what was that phenomenon for 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones. They were The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there wasn't. Akane was a transmitter. She
Yeah.
should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving the information that I sent to him through the morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures, then? Imagine a river that's split in two, like an upside-down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction, it can never flow backward. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. But the people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the morphic field set to pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens I know what happens on either fork of the river. Even the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. But I'm also 0. No, that's not true. I'm not really 0, not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than 0. 0 is my future. In 9 years, I will be 0. This is Akane. Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Wise Clover. Oh shit.
Freeze.
Santa's got the gun. Guess he picked it up when we weren't watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace though. Wonder how he likes having the gun to his head.
Get up.
Sure isn't about to take the gun off him for a minute, is he? Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he looks kind of drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through the door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't get through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus. It's time for me to go make a wish come true.
That's it? That's all he's gonna give us? What the hell does that even mean? Shit, they're out. And now they get shut. Looks the rest of us are stuck in here. They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright. Well, I guess there's no harm in trying. Let's see if the door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
No hard. This shit's so sick.
You mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
No. No.
But he is. Shit, we gotta do something. Maybe we can get out of the store through 9. There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way. The 5 of us can't open this door. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Is there any combination that'll work?
Junpei, can I borrow your pen and notebook?
2, 4, 5, 7, 8. We have 6. We can substitute something for 6 now. 10, 15, 22. Wait, hold on. Math. Okay. 10, 15. 15 plus 7 is 22. Plus 8 is 30. No, we can substitute one of these numbers for a 6 because we have the 0 bracelet. Sure, why not? I don't think I'm going to need them ever again. Well, she certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she was writing equations, a lot of them. Aw, man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping out pages like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Alright, at least 7 got away from her. Maybe now I can get a look at what she was writing. Let's see. 18. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7. But what about Lotus?
What? And there's no other way?
Lotus. Looks like she'd figured it out, though. Man, this is just too cruel.
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
Oh, don't give me that. I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God damn it, you idiot!
I actually really like Lotus. She's really chill. Where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
Without... if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
For a cop, he sure doesn't have much confidence.
Bad?
If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Uh-huh.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not leaving you either.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Oh, it's the bathroom. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out this math real quick while I'm in the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, bro. Calculator time. Let me open up this and do this, do this. So the numbers we have available are 2, we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? I think that's what we have, right? Because we have the 0 bracelet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a maximum of 5 we can use. So I already tried out the snake substitution with 6. It doesn't work. So we can assume snake's in there. If we substitute the 4, we would get 2 plus 6 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8, which would equal 28, which would be 30. Do they all equal 30 then? Huh. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, 27. This would equal 9. So if we took out my 5 and replaced it with the 6 from the 0 bracelet, this would be 9, right? I think that's the... So yeah. Alright, we'll play the game again. So I'm pretty sure if we just... Huh. But how would you remove my 5 bracelet? Is the weird thing. I don't know. Because you could do that with Snake easily because you could just cut his hand off. Or you could like remove his prosthetic arm.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly. I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier, at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
No! That digital route should be 9! It has to be 9!
Yeah, but the 9 is a false number.
Then why? Why isn't it opening?
Just to see. Why don't we give it a shot?
There's that would imply there's 2 number 9
Give it a
bracelets.
shot.
Yes, that...
Does it reject? I guess it does reject. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 equals 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
But it did open 9 years ago. The digital route was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. Santa... Whatever that 9 is, plus the 1... I I guess this is it. This is the end. I was watching. I had watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums I heard. Smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt. I knew. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him. Through the morphic field set, we were resonant and we were as one. I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off in the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one, instead of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind 9 years in the future. But I didn't lose myself. I was living in two realities at once. One was the present, and the other was the future. Perhaps you think of it as two movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
So whenever she was feeling woozy, that was her going back to the past. That was my brother Aoi, he was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like they were about my age.
Come on, hurry up!
We ran down the long, straight hallway and burst into the large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her. It had been 2 hours since the Noro game began. We're starting to fall apart. But just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake.
Hello? Everyone? Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q, and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
As he spoke, he pulled something out from his pocket. In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers. Oh, is this where the 4 meanings come from?
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is... well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me. And I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate.
Dude, that shit would be difficult, actually, if you're blind.
Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
Finding 4-leaf clovers being blind must be a fucking impossible task. I've never even seen like a 4-leaf clover in real life, I think. He gave a clover to each of us, I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now, don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone and we were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them inside the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. this is a Kane vision, by the way. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had another number 9, but this time it was only 1. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
What are we gonna do? There aren't any other doors.
We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten too bad already,
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration. Automatic incineration. Please evacuate the... Repeat. Emergency incineration.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
my brother always swallowed hard and answered.
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about...
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were filled with despair. Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared. He was a huge, frightening mountain of a man as large as a bear. 9 years later, we would call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down into the hall. We came out on the other side of the door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We went through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way. Behind me were Nona, my brother Aoi, Snake, and 7. The other children were the ones who'd gone through door 9. Before us were up ahead. Nona is, Lotus's daughter. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs brought up like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down. I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized.
No, where did I drop Jumpy's present?
I knew I had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me, I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think, I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they swept past me up the stairs. I waited until they were out of sight, then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck. I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched from the floor, but as I ran back toward the stairs in freedom, the doors to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how wonderful to see you decided to come back.
His smile made my blood run cold. It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled up the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run. I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But I was still only a child. I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open. My brother Aoi burst out of it. Behind him came 7 and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hongo.
You came back!
But then,
You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. With the cold, heartless screech of the metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there were an object in there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asters appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly into the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, but of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, the 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with number 9.
Akane!
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Then it started again.
Warning. Emergency incineration will begin in 18 minutes.
It stopped to my vision.
Please evacuate the incinerator and...
Holy shit, man, I knew what I was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it.
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck! Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
Yeah, but Akane will guide me now.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's not...
And when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some smart experiments, you aren't making sense.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time. I promise. I'll tell you everything.
But...
Incineration will be 17 minutes.
You know what that means, right? Incinerate means...
what kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. God damn it! I won't ask anything else. But you have to do something for me. 7.
What? What?
Just shut up and...
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of...
There isn't anything like that.
But then how did Akane escape?
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving. What else can I say about it but...
What the hell is that?
What else could I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped pad device of some kind. Ugh. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off, even as more took their place, and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass drenched in tears. All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but it kind of drives me home. Okay, Junpei, just calm down, alright? Everything's gonna be okay. Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration 15.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up just now, it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
God, hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
It's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here...
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
It's got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this
the incinerator will stop?
Alright, puzzle, how do you work? And that's that goddamn voice again.
Incineration 13.
Shit, 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart felt like it's gonna pop. My heart was pounding like it was going to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but no, she's a transmitter, so that means she could have an epiphany and solve it by herself. My connection to Junpei had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. Then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face, a frightening, evil face. It was Hongo. How long had he been watching me?
Don't know what to...
He was yelling, but his voice was still
It's
muffled.
simple, really. But I suppose I might just solve the puzzle on that machine.
This guy's a troll, bro. His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my! How could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
Oh, wait.
Didn't you hear me? Oh, you...
What's the point of stopping it? I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to...
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said?
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results,
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1 and the second is 3.
4.
Say, Akane, what's your...
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5. 1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I answered the door with a 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand on the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening.
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you've solved the puzzle. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your...
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment.
I can't!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution. Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. I imagine it'll be very painful.
So, what Santa is doing here is he has replicated the events that killed his sister. And since we're in the future now, Akane can access the field, and then now it's up to us to find the solution so that she can go in the past and fix everything. His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was hot. So hot. I couldn't breathe. I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it were pound itself into pieces. I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get, the doll Jumpy had given me. At least I had that. I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me, Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! 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 Please! Help me! Jumpy!
Akane?
Akane?
Who the hell is a...
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Seven and Lotus don't understand. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me, and I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here.
Akane! Akane!
Fuck. Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her.
Akane!
Shit.
Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course, but I'd heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
That's her. She's there. Then that means...
Akane! Akane!
Are you in the incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you...
I couldn't believe that he knew that. Not understand what Santa meant.
There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save Akane.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin.
Yeah.
7.
Chubby, we don't have time.
As quick as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And now I do. I get everything now. At last, I finally understood what this all means. I know why the Nonora game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god, this is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is 0 is. Akane Kurashiki. She recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. Now she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane plan, I will save her. I will save Akane Kurashiki. I must save her no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6.
The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I'm not gonna let you die, so don't worry, alright?
Okay.
My voice shook as I answered. It was hot in the room. It felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Alright, time to get to work, Junpei. Is Snake talking to them about something? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Get out of my way.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
Sorry, Liz, I don't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride. I'll apologize for it later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order. So I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Just think of what I did. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind.
I'm cooked, bro. I'm cooked. I don't know what the fuck this thing is, dude. When I pressed hints, numbers appeared in the empty spots on the grid. They're all single digits. I get the feeling that the numbers change when I switch out the yellow squares. But this square at the bottom. Why does it stay blank when I press hint? Huh, 1 is stapled in there. Pressing the button again makes the numbers disappear. It looks like I can turn them on and off. Then there's some sort of meaning to the two modes. What can it mean? When I flip the hint off, all the empty spots look like the one on the bottom right. Does that mean they're supposed to match? Maybe I need to make all the numbers in the squares the same. If I switch out a yellow square, the numbers that show up in this hints change too. Looks like all the numbers are affected by adjacent squares. Huh. For example, when I switch out the 3 over the 5, the hint number increases by 2. Okay. I bet the hint just adds the surrounding numbers. So I need to make them all the same. Okay, what did I miss? I'm probably in the hardest puzzle in the game right now, I'm not even gonna lie. The hint displays what the adjacent yellow squares add up to. So most of the answers should be 2 digits. But each square only has a single digit. They must be calculated in a different way. Digital roots? If they're digital roots, they'll always end up as 1 digits. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, they all have to be the same? Let me think. So... So they all add up. So if I switch out a 5, add the numbers, but there are letters here too. Haven't I used letters with numbers before? Maybe I need to replace letters with numbers. Oh god, I hate this shit, dude. Oh no. Oh god. I'm lost, actually. I think I got the gist of the puzzle up top. I need to make all the digital roots the same. But what number? Switching out a yellow square affects all the squares around it. Wait, but one square doesn't get a hint number. The 9th spot at the bottom. Only this one stays blank. Maybe a fixed number goes inside. The 9th square has a different rule. If only I knew what number goes here. Dude, my mind is destroyed. I gotta think for hold on. Nine. Oh! Oh, pass. W, word. R7. Oh my god. Oh, let's go! Please enter password. Password. I'm gonna just type 9, bro. No. Is it 9? I'm pretty sure it's 9. Because the answer to the Sudoku was 9. GG! 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8.
Yes! Akane! Did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for
I'm
me, but
Thanos!
I did everything you did!
I'm Thanos! You know that, right? I'm Thanos!
Now I just have to press enter!
No Google Stream, bro. No Google Stream. Are you serious?
Then what the hell are you waiting for?
Okay,
I hit the enter key. Why she looked like that? She's a kid.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
I might have missed 2 hours 30. The VOD will be up after the stream. GG! Easiest puzzle in the game, bro. To be honest, not even that hard.
Jumpy!
Is this the first nunnery game? Yes. This is the second one.
It worked! The incinerator shut down!
I don't know if we're gonna play instantly though. We might play something in between this game and the next game. No, I meant. Oh, yeah, no, that was the first nunnery game. The one from 9 years ago? Yeah. Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. For a while, I just lay there, laughing and crying, enjoying being alive. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew.
I can't quite believe I did that. But I'm so glad I'm so glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about this kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane! Sorry, but things are... I'm gonna have to hang up now.
Oh, of course, that's fine.
So this is like a prequel kind of thing? I don't know. It might be an independent game. I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. But then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were the 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind. He left 1 and 3.
Now.
Well, 7 and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me. Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei.
Okay.
Shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't pressed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding back now. Here goes. Wait.
Incineration, 90 seconds.
Junpei telepathy connected to Child Akane? Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it's...
What the shit?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again and again and again and again. Okay, that's not working either. The alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on? I've got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will be 60 seconds.
Wait, of course. That's what the numbers showed up at the time the puzzle mean. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, 7, me, and Lotus. Then, door 9. No, that's it. That's the number on the door. The number on that door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out.
Holy shit, of course. Then we just have to put the right number into the red and...
Incineration will be 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the...
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, shit, we don't have much time. I sure hope they can trust me on this one or we're all fucked. Alright, there's no time to explain, just
Quick,
go.
Verify your numbers on the red.
Verify?
Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really think this is a good time to ask?
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Incineration will be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh, thank fucking Christ. No time to be happy, time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes. Go, go, go!
Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. Just in time. GG. And there goes the door. No, don't calm down yet. You're not done. We still gotta find the dead. Bro, Junpei is so locked in.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Like, I can sure laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head warily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane?
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel, but nothing. Yeah, what happened to Akane after she escaped? The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oi!
So we changed the past. I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms.
Oh, oi!
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of my heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. It was beat almost like a lullaby. I rubbed my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay in there with his arms forever. A paradox? I don't know, I couldn't. The moment I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun to count down to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead in a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get and scan all the bracelets I left the ones Hongo had dropped in the scanner panel. Akane is Santa's sister, yeah? That was it. I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective, who we'd called 7 in 9 years, and Snake the blind boy were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Rain gave me a sarcastic reply. Okay, but that was completely baseless and it was just a stupid thing to say. You can't just say something stupid and then like, oh well, it happened to be right. Junpei wants to shag Santa's sister and they're the same VA. Okay. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of the surprise and they nodded. No, it wasn't. Are you stupid or something? Okay, let's look at it this way. Don't say how, man. There was we had no clues as to Akane being on the Nonary game 9 years ago, bro. There were no clues for that, bro. Why did Santa refuse to leave June? Brother, man, that doesn't mean they're fucking siblings, bro. Like, you can have a hunch, but don't say, oh, well, I knew it from the start, I think. Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder we're running so hard. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe the real air again. Is 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something? That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why did it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red.
They were accomplices, and so I said, oh, they could be related. I know, but that's just a stupid thing to say. Like, it's a stupid thought. You just happen to be right. It's like you got the answer correct, but you didn't show any work. It can be equivalent to, like, luck. You know?
2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus.
Huh?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Base?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
And how about base 16?
It's like you saying how bad it is. That literally is a bad guess. Without any other context, that's just a bad guess. Like, actually. But now that we've played, like, what, 3 hours of a stream, it makes sense now. Was a grounded response. Don't rage bait me. That's not gonna work, bro. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work.
After 9, it starts at A and goes...
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10. B is 11, C is 12, D is 13.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 20?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same, so I guess you'd have E is 14, F is 15.
H is 17.
K is 20, L is...
N is 23, O is...
Yeah, and?
Q.
26!
Yeah. That's why it's called Project Q. Or like the Q building.
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase q!
Yep, that's pretty much it. I guess to put it another way, you could say that it was a 9 in base 10, but a Q in base 27.
Time for more running. God, my thighs are killing me. I swear any moment now I'm gonna tear on muscle. I feel like every single cell of my body is dying for air. Every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst, maybe just a short rest. No, can't stop, don't have time. Come on, legs, there can't be any more of these steps left. Let's run like a bullet down a rifle barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds. I feel like we're running along the back of a giant cold dragon. I can barely breathe. No Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're finally here!
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door. but you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and Akane. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Aoi's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from the Gigantic. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Aoi whispered.
Yeah.
It was all over. It was finally over. Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what would happen in 9 years. Yes, finally air. The sun is bright. I can barely see anything. I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
You gotta be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
This is...
Huh.
This is the building in the Nevada desert.
So they were never in the ocean in the first place. They were always in Nevada. This was, the Nevada building. I called this Stream 1.
The mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Sure enough, there's a desert out there with mountains and all around it. Hell there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. Guess I never really took a look at... Got a good look at the underside of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electron chip like an ATM card, that's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with. Figures.
Akane.
Jumpy.
Heh. Guess I must be pretty crazy about the girl if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind. I swear it wasn't baseless. Guy who references a trope as his source. Well, I actually knew it from the start. Rain is actually just a terrible streamer, and that was just a good guess on my part. Like, oh no. GG's though, this game's fire. I exaggerated. Oh, you mean rage baited. See, that's not what we do in this stream here. We engage in thoughtful discussions here. We don't do this thing called rage baiting. And actually, in fact, in this stream we do something called hope baiting. You know? Hope, you know, faith. Smell baiting even. So, we don't encourage this rage bait shit in my stream, okay? You know, just letting you know for future reference. Almost every stream there has been a 6-7 line. 6-7? It was a really fire ending. That was a really good ending. I want to know if... let me look this up on my phone. I want to know if ZLD is a sequel. I'll watch VOD. I don't really get it either with the future thing.
Are you okay?
I'll explain what I think in a bit.
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
Dude, Junpei and Akane shag. It was just before the end of elementary school. Junpei and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see. It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing.
What does that even mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Ow.
See? I told you you can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
He 1v5'd 8th graders?
Yeah, but I couldn't just stand there.
Look at the Nevada desert go past. For an SUV, this thing sure has a smooth ride. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building, keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in and now we're all screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Snake and Seven and I are all squeezed into the back seat here. I still can't believe we let her drive.
Woohoo! This is so fun!
Who? Okay.
This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
For an SUV, the fuck does he mean?
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps. This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help if I'm big, all right? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
He doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up. And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out. There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them.
Sure thing.
Oh shit. God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust. It was a couple hours after we run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gasoline. The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran at them furious.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
They jumped on them. So he quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me. I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swelling lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the...
He stuck his tongue out through the mouth and through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I could've...
Then why did...
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up.
Because of what they were doing to the...
Yeah, that too, but... I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Yeah, the bunny.
He plucked some grass from the ground and tossed it into the wind.
They asked me what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
I need to grind 7 more CR battle pass levels. Just quit, bro. It's not worth it. Just, it's time to retire.
Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I
Like
do.
Ace. Well, I guess I should say Guitaro Hongo. Anybody? Any ideas?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Yeah, he is. He's still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore.
Were you listening to us?
Yeah, go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were.
You could at least look at me when you talk, man.
I only wanted to see the faces. I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces by peering into people's minds.
That's...
Yes. But if you are looking for a more you see, the human
I think it's enough of that. You put the tape back on?
Alright, so what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get.
Well, someone's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to... This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when I finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who would...
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine, I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
Alice doesn't exist. 9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it. The root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid. I used that extract to create Soapy.
Oh.
Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm.
This is gonna go on forever. Tape's going back on, Hongo. The rest of the questions we can wait a bit. For now, I think I'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Jumpy pulled something out of his pocket and shoved his arm out toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop.
Are you sure
A voodoo
it's not
doll?
a voodoo doll?
Wait, what? That's... oh, man. Oh.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is.
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't...
Why are you giving me this anyway?
Well, you know how after June, I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know...
Oh, okay, well...
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe. So it me. So we always...
Oh,
if something bad, then I go wherever you are. So here.
I reached my hand out and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Jumpy, I
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one the lights of the town began to flicker on. There's still one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 8 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic, but she's still alive now as June. But how? Was it because I tapped into the morphic field set that saved her 9 years ago? Alright, let's say that makes sense. Let's say that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven, he said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There was one other logical explanation. What was it that you told... Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there! There's somebody next to the road.
Huh?
What?
What? The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arms out and hitting her thumb up. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. What? Would you like to say from the beginning? Oh my god. That's true ending. Whew. Okay. I get it. 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 I missed it. Fuck. You fucking moron, dude. Anyways, the existence of the paradox, it closes the moment Junpei himself enters the field, basically, and saves her. So, in a sense, she is both, in all these other timelines, she is both alive and dead. And that's why she, like, kind of has this, like, feverish moments where she's, like, really hot or whatever. Who's the girl in the end? That was Alice. Time to binge the VODs. Holy Schrodinger iconic. That's actually Schrodinger's, yeah. It's actually, like, on all the other timelines, she's, like, half dead, half alive. Which is why she begins to, like, fade away. But yeah, that's true ending. Let me see something, actually. Okay, if I close this game and open it again. Look. What is Virtue's last, I think, hold on. 999 Virtue's last reward. The series masterpiece? Okay, we're not gonna read that. Hold on. Is it a sequel? Direct sequel, as it is second entry. Okay. Returning characters and continuing plot points, while some background is provided. Playing 99 first per. Oh, chat room. We might have to play it. We might have to play it. It's a direct sequel. It's a continuation, bro. So I guess the Alice showing up at the end there, that's a cliffhanger for the second game. Okay, look. We're gonna play it eventually. I'll promise that. This is like probably, so far, this is probably the best game we played this year, I think. Very easily, it's the best game we played this year, I think. I don't think it's close. I don't think anyone can argue, to be honest. This is probably the best game we played on stream this year. But I don't know if we're gonna play it instantly. You haven't played RE7. That shit never guaranteed, bro. So I think if I feel like it, we'll either do two things. We'll either directly go to the sequel, or I will play something else, and then we will play the sequel afterwards. I don't know yet. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Because I've done 4 streams of this in a row. I'm getting a little burnt out, you know? I kind of want to play something else on stream because I think that'd be chill. But yeah, it depends how I feel on the day of next time I stream, to be honest. But yeah, I'll see you guys maybe like Wednesday or something. I'll stream something. I don't know. How about this? Okay. If we're going to stream the sequel, I'll do it on a weekend. And then if I want to stream something else, I'll do it on a weekday. Seems pretty free to me. Play Yakuza 0. Play Citizen Sleeper Trustage. Very streamer friendly. How long to beat Yakuza 0? 27-30 hours to beat the main story. I'll think about it, bro, okay? I'll see you guys whenever, okay? Isn't Yakuza 0 like 70 hours? That shit is just so wrong. Alright guys, peace. Bye-bye. The VOD will be up in like, I don't know, 10 minutes. See ya.